Alright, I made a base here at the security sector where I was telling you that I enjoy. But now I need to go to... Well, we have to go get our power cells, which is going to take me up to Silo 3. And then I also want to take you guys to manufacturing. I'm hoping soon after that, because I need rebar, which is where we get that. So let's go. But there's one other place I have to stop at. I guess I'll carry the meat with me. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go this way before we progress too much further, and I can't do this.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
I thought this might be a safe place to wait until they sorted this out. Whatever this is. Looks like I was wrong. That useless rent-a-cop in the plaza said to go through manufacturing, then head for the surface tunnel, I suppose. But that's a whole sector away. If they think I'm walking all that way through their toxic machine shops, they can think again. I'm not ready yet. Just a little longer. Maybe they'll fix this and I can get back to my work. I have samples denaturing as we speak. Ah, gymnasiums. I hate them. Sweaty shrines to insecurity.
I hear ya.
At least nothing in the C blocks has escaped. As far as we know.
Oh, yeah. Easter egg. Or not Easter egg.
I'm not ready yet. Just a little longer. Maybe they'll fix this and I can get back to my work. I have samples denaturing as we speak.
I'm leaving her. Alright, that was who I wanted to talk to, actually. Who I was looking for. Wait, what was it, though? Fair. Fair. I do know where this is going to take me, and it's not right where I want to be, but I will show you guys. I know people will turn this into a place where they'll hang out, because there is power up here, and it's relatively safe away from monsters. But again, I prefer the security room, and I find that it's fairly easy to get to. Yeah, see, this takes you above the offices, which we will come here and pillage everything as soon as we have the chance. I don't know what time it is. Oh, I am pushing it. Right, do you think I can run to... I can. The thing is I can't close this door yet. I guess let's go to sleep. Alright, close that down. I want to live.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive
Okay, there we go. We slept through it. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Where am I going? Power cells. Wait, nope, I'm going the right direction. I swear I know how to play the game, I swear. Okay, we'll open that up. Well, as you can see, this room's completely empty. Off camera, well, I did record it, but it was nothing to see. I did go through the nearby stuff and cleared it out. There's a little... I also know that people use this room as well. Because see, there's a plug-in right there. They'll use this as a place to stay. Here's a little wobbling.
attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Oh, you can see closer. There's his poop bucket. He's got slushies, nachos, chocolate bars. He raided the vending machines, didn't he? And soup. Let's close that. Let's go to the side. Oh, I still can't go to the silos.
Scientist, do not reignite the rift. There are abominations within. My brethren crossed over to seal your folly. Is the cost of your knowledge not already clear? If you will not stop yourself, we will.
Was that Latin? Power cell, wear protection, Because they're radioactive. Got it. Sorry you're dead, dude. But I'm just not gonna listen. I'm just not gonna listen. We're gonna open it up. That button's gonna come into play later. Gonna put this on. Power cell testing. Jim, I'm concerned we haven't field tested the power cell sufficiently. I told Anderson about them. He's worried we're relying on the salt to keep Flat Hill in check. They've been tested. Containment systems, weaponry, even some of the personal transport prototypes. And please, they're sodium-based accumulators derived from our research into A2, not salt. The fuel cells are not the issue here, if you get my drift. Yes. Kathy, after studying IS 0173's internal structure, I'm coming around to your theory. It shows clear morphic continuity of IS 0171. I agree, we're looking at a more complicated life cycle than we thought. I was talking to Dr. Tenku. She suggested the low entropy of A2 could, theoretically, encourage metamorphic life cycles. They're more energy efficient. Yes, that would also explain why anything from A2 proliferates so rapidly here. There's so much more available energy, their metabolic rates must skyrocket. Exactly, they're probably starving. So it's linking you to all of these things that we're seeing. They're the same species, just evolving into their next one. Tidy up. Can we get some gosh dang organization down in manufacturing? It's amazing we get anything done. I went down to see Varsha yesterday and I was tripping over crates on every walkway, which are very much not up to the basic safety standards. I know we don't answer to OSHA, but we'll be answering to Keystone if we have an accident down there. It's a work in progress. Just try to keep your tie from getting stuck in one of the machines, okay? Rude. Rude. Wee, wee, wee. We are in a treehouse. Oh. Oh. Yep. My legs. My legs. Alright, welcome to Flat Hill. Which, being that it's all foggy, is kind of a rift on Silent Hill. Somebody's garage. Somebody's garage that was trying to figure out what was going on here. Funding, who knows? Who is Gate? Hey, Garrick, it's the corn. The corn. I'm gonna try not to grab everything. It's gonna be instinctual to grab everything, but at the moment, I don't want to grab everything, but I'm gonna want to. Okay, it's relatively safe here. There's no, like, nothing that's out gonna kill me. I'm most likely gonna break my legs than anything. That. There's something back there. Can you see it? It's right back there. I don't know what it is, but it's probably for the best. Anyway, there is only one thing you have to really truly worry about here. And then you'll probably see it in a second here. I'm gonna stick this and never remember to come back to it. Sweet freeze ice cream. Bounty Basket grocery store. You might be able to see it. There he is in the distance. That big guy right there. You're gonna hear him in a minute.
At last you are here. You want out? Of course you want out. Like them, the giants. You are trapped here. But shut down the devices. Your devices. Remove the power cells. 1, 2, 3. You'll have your way out. But what then? When you've opened your door, what then? Eh? Your people would not open the way, but they are gone. The Crusaders sorted that, so there's no one to stop you. The devices prevent portals, prevent the prevention, and problem solved. The way was closed. Remove the cells, and the way will open. Your people would not open the way, but they are gone. The Crusaders sorted that, so there's no one to stop you.
Hi, Jim, what's the operating lifespan of the Flat Hill containment system? How long do the power cells last? Don't worry about it. They're high-density sodium cells, good for at least a month, but I'd wager longer. There's plenty of redundancy in the containment system, too. You have to pull out all 3 to reopen the gateway. Access to the rooftops is restricted. And anyway, no one would be crazy or stupid enough to do that. Yeah, how could anyone possibly be crazy or stupid to remove the power cells that hold them in check? I just don't understand. The sounds of the swing sounds like the sound of a noose. Are you kidding me? Where did he go? So this is a great place to farm. There's a lot of businesses, buildings that you can farm to get materials, and they do reset. Yes, apparently I don't remember where to go. Yeah, I do. Whew, we made it to City Hall. Grab some of the money. But yeah, if you see all the computers and stuff that you can grab, and these all reset every night, so it'll help you get what you need. Okay, I don't actually particularly need those right now. And I want to make sure to keep my inventory open. It's really hard to walk away from all this stuff because I want to collect it all. But you'll make special trips here because you'll need more power cells and that kind of thing. So that's the one thing to know about this game, is that this is the part why I said I was modding it, because you're going to spend a lot of your game time going back and forth just farming, which I actually don't mind. I actually really enjoy it. But it does eat up a lot of time. Those things that we found, they're called composers. And here is our first power cell. Make sure that there's nothing out here that I want to grab. Alright. You can see the big guy. At this point in my game, I actually am very familiar with the lore of the game and all of this. I just don't know at what point should I share it with you, because the way that the game shares it with us is it is quite... they share it really quite out of order, and then you piece it together, and then you mostly figure it out by the time you get to the very end. You do not need those. Don't grab them. I know, it's instinct. We can't do anything about that yet, so we're gonna pop into here. Not my leg. Not my leg. There's 3 vending machines, arcade machines that you can take with you. The only thing is they're not actually anything that you can play with, which is a bit of a bummer. But I am gonna bring them with me. And this is going to go to this back street here, which is, at the moment, nothing really to see. But if we pop over here... Okay, it's not there. Sometimes there's a dude right here that's a little terrifying. This here, you mount this and it'll come in, but the only thing is we can't get that until nearly end game, about 3/4 way through the story. Will we be able to get the thing to remove that? Alright, anyway, arcade. The next one is up this way. And the nice thing is once you unlock these, even though the portal worlds reset, any shortcuts that you unlock do stay unlocked. Get up, you idiot. Trying to grab all the salt that I can get, because that's gonna play a part. We're gonna make soup. Soup's gonna be your best bet, so while at first you're gonna be frying things, soup will become your go-to food because it doesn't spoil, and you can make a lot of it from very little materials. Make sure that I want that rug and stop thinking about getting rugs. Detour. Flat Hill Arcade. That was a spaceman poster that we got before, right? Yeah, unfortunate spaceman. Detour. What does it say? A poster from an obscure, poorly written arcade game. Is there a third poster we're missing then? I hope not. Alright, I'm just wasting time. I don't need to.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. IS-064 seems to sing to itself, if you could call it that, emitting a series of resonant tones suggestive of communication. The cavities that create these sounds appear to be the same cavities the creature uses to ingest anyone who comes within reach.
Now, I don't want to be ingested. Nope, that wasn't where I thought it was going to lead me to. There's also a secret collectible that's in this map, but I can't get the secret collectible until I get a jetpack, so I will make sure to show that to you when I can. But it does mean that I'll have to come back, and if you want to mention it in the comments, I know! Oh no, not the library. Alright. Best way to handle the library is to just make a run for it. Shit. I said just make a run for it. I know. Marion! I made them mad!
The devices prevent portals, prevent the prevention, and problem solved.
Okay, so we did let them out, which is slightly annoying. Now, part of my mod is I can freeze them in their tracks. That is something I can do. Alright, let's talk real quick about Flat Hill. Flat Hill. The town of Flat Hill is positioned at the nexus of continent-wide telluric and geomagnetic currents, made it the perfect place for Gate to commence its first perforation experiments. Their first successful portal experiment took place in 1987 with a briefly stable connection to Antiverse 1. Which, I guess I'll just tell you guys now. That is how... So, Flat Hill was just a nice, scenic little town. Nothing too crazy. They had a corn factory, a processing plant, a large one. The town, you know, that was the whole town's thing. That's why you see the different emblems, and there's a whole, you know, headquarters here. But when they established that, Antiverse 1 leaked into Flat Hill, bringing the composers. I don't remember if it tells us now or later. Oh, hold on. There's a bathroom off to this side. That door won't budge. And yeah, here's the... so this is supposedly the corn processing headquarters, you know, the office headquarters, but instead, if you look, it's really Gates headquarters. All right. Yeah, I got the broken leg. Composer, are you sure IS-64 is contained in Flat Hill? What's to stop it from leaving? I'm still waiting on your report. We can't be perfectly certain, but everything we're seeing suggests it's localized to Flat Hill. It seems erratic to us, but we've noticed some patterns. It seems to compose melodies of sorts. Reports are coming. I've been busy. So if you got a new Mozart on our hands, I need more than that, Hilda. It'll be in my report, but I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. They're part of the fog phenomena, but we've lost any chance to explore their origins once we install the containment system. They may actually generate the fog, but last time I suggested researching it, you said I was blowing smoke. Remember? We'll discuss it. CCU cleanup request. We have reason to believe one of Flat Hill's residents is investigating our office structure. He's been turned away by security twice. Is this an operative concern? Confirmed. They appear to have been compiling a dossier of sorts. The exposure risk is significant, even if no one believes him. What are the considerations? Limited. The resident is an outlier from the community and regarded as something as a screwball. I believe we have scope. We've dispatched contractors to resolve the matter. Hygiene protocols. Apply hygiene protocols. Acknowledged. Cleaning underway. Oh no! You were busted, buddy!
Dr. Mance reporting. On the advice of Keystone, Gate has established a facility here in Flat Hill. We judge it unwise to advertise our activities, so for the time being our presence is, necessarily clandestine, if not a bit syrupy. The location was selected for the convergence of certain geomagnetic forces that amplify the power of our perforation equipment. We stand poised on the brink of an entirely new technology. I'm convinced of it.
So yeah, this was kind of like one of their first true tests of the portals. And everything went well at first, but then the 2 portals, then items or things from Antiverse 1 leaked into here. And they say the composers are the reason for the smoke. And if you look, he is a bit smoky. Now, there is a collectible in here that I really want, so I may use the mod to freeze him in place so I can get the collectible, but we'll see. The door is closed. Leave me alone. Oh, the shelving unit fell down. Okay. Oh, hey, Dr. Mance.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. I'm pleased to confirm the first Flat Hill perforation was a success, although the geomagnetic convergence was stronger than we anticipated, allowing an entity to pass across IS-064, perhaps the largest we've yet logged in our immurement registry. Indeed. Events here in Flat Hill have advanced our understanding of perforation by orders of magnitude. I regret the contamination and consequent closure of the
God,
township,
made me jump.
but I am more confident than ever in Gates' ability to develop a functional portal network. What we learn here will alter the history of our species. Maybe we can finally stop flying economy.
Sorry, I know that was really distracting, but he was like, hey. Okay, so going that way is... There's a really fast way through here, and I know it, but I really, really want the collectible. There he is. Oh, buddy. Oh. Okay. Now we can get out of here. So if you want a much closer look at him, this is what he looks like. And he's giving off the fog. Janet! Abe!
That was a very, very bad idea.
Just breathe, Abe. We'll get through this just fine.
It knows we're here, Janet. There's nothing holding it back. Flat Hill is open.
You'll have to forgive my colleague, Abe. He's had a bit of a shock. We tried to get out through Flat Hill, and, well, some people died. Then, some genius deactivated the composer containment system. So, clearly, we need to find another exit out of here. And that's looking like manufacturing west. I don't exactly enjoy the idea, but our options are limited.
The fog is coming. Janet, what are we going to do?
We're going to head through manufacturing, then take the surface tunnel out of here. When you're ready, Abe. So, just try to calm down.
Manufacturing? It's huge. We'll never make it. I'm 83% sure we're doomed.
I told you, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Why are you still here? Are you insane?
What are you waiting for? Get to manufacturing. We'll be along as soon as Abe's feeling better.
Okay. Anything I want to get rid of? I'm gonna take these tomato seeds though. Nice little kitchen. Another good base up here if you want to base next to the kitchen. I know some people really like this area. Oh, there he is.
Private note. It's undeniable that operations at Cascade are being monitored by external forces. This much, the Cascade Executive Committee have been permitted to know. Exactly who has been infiltrating our communications and to what ends remains unknown. Rather, those who know refuse to know. I've been directed to tell my team that we are conducting some security drills, but the threat seems quite real.
Okay, so they're not secure as they thought they were, and someone is spying on them. Got it. And leaving Flat Hill gave me Fog Brain. Your stamina drains at a slower rate for a time. Okay, so these are the 3 that we found. I'm gonna have to find a real thing to put them on. Now, I am torn. A part of me really wants to use this as my base this whole time, going for the rest of the game. But I do believe it's going to get too small for me by middle of the game. So I might make, there's, guess what? 3 other classic bases that people will commonly use too, for sure. I might make one of them, another one of my base, but I really like the comfort of this. The only thing is that there's going to be some equipment that we're going to get, and I think it's going to get really, really tight in here. Probably. But I'm not sure. I guess, if I'm being honest. I am leaking fog, in case you're curious. Alright, what time is it? We got plenty of time.